DSP Tries It.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Darkside Phil, and welcome to a very special video. This is the official relaunch of my DSP Tries It series. Now, for those of you who weren't around back in 2010, which was, I think, the last time I did one of these videos, to give you a premise of what exactly to expect in this series. The DSP Tries It series is a series where I will try various products out, and it could be ranging from a video game controller to, you know, maybe a new kind of food or snack, or it could also be something that you just saw on TV, a new kind of fast food sandwich that's available. All kinds of stuff is featured in the DSP Tries It series. It could be any kind of a product. And I really think that the series it's twofold, has two main purposes. The first purpose is for you as a common consumer and possibly as a gamer, because as you know I am an avid gamer. That's the primary reason for making videos on YouTube. It lets you see if certain new products, certain things that maybe you've heard about but haven't had a chance to try are worth your hard-earned money. Second, it's really an opportunity for me to branch out a little bit. This was a series that back in 2010 when I started it was very popular on my Google partnered channel, The King of Hate HD. That channel has kind of, fallen into the wayside since I no longer work with that Google AdSense program, and now I am partnered with Machinima. And so this is a great opportunity for me on a down day like today. In particular today I have a couple gameplay things that I'm doing, but I'm not hardcore into a new game, and I have a little bit of extra time. I said, you know what? It's time. This series, DSP Tries It, I believe it had something like maybe 25 episodes or something like that, was extremely popular, and to this day I get hundreds of requests a week. Where is DSP Tries It? Are you ever going to bring it back? People really seem to enjoy the series. So now that I'm doing this full-time, this is my full-time job to do videos for YouTube. I've established myself here on YouTube as a Machinima partner, as one of the top Machinima partner channels, getting a lot of views. My channel's grown exponentially over the past year. I said when I have downtime, I will be looking to do more DSP Tries It. Now, not to say that this is going to be a staple and so you're going to come out every week or anything like that. This is just something cool that I can do to fill up some time when I have some extra time like I do today. So, I also enjoy suggestions. There is on my website, thekingofhate.com, a forum section for DSP Tries It, discussing the first 25 episodes. I would love now that you know that the series is being relaunched officially, I would love to see if you guys have any suggestions of things that I should try out, things that maybe are new or things that you've heard about and you want to see, exactly what they are and if they're worth your money. And as you know, I'm a very honest reviewer. When I review video games, when I did these DSP Tries It videos, I usually gave everything a fair review. And if I didn't like it, I didn't like it, and I outright admitted it. So, alright, enough digression, enough explanation. Let's actually get into this episode. I'm officially rebooting this as episode 1, because that first series I think was cool when it existed, but now that I'm doing this, this is more of, I'm into a rhythm of making videos. This is my full-time thing. I'm settled here on DSP Gaming. Let's reboot the series. So episode 1, we're going to answer a question that a lot of gamers ask. They say, I'm into a hardcore gaming session, and I'm really into a game, whether it's Modern Warfare 3, whether it's, a long role-playing game, whether it's Street Fighter, and you really are just into it. You don't want to leave. You want to keep it playing, but you're hungry, and you don't have time to jump and make a meal or anything. So what kind of good things are ideas that you can snack on when you are actually playing games? And for me, personally, for my own personal experience, for the past 2 months, it's been a particular snack that my parents actually bought for me for Christmas. And I really enjoyed it when they bought it for me. And now both my parents and I are hooked on it. And what we're going to talk about, there's many different varieties, but it's called Germack Pistachio Company's different kinds of mixes of snacks, okay? And by the way, just so everyone knows, no, I'm not getting sponsorship from Germack. I talked to anyone from Germack. I buy their products full price. So this is a legitimate review of the product. It's not, something that I was asked to do or anything like that. So Germack Pistachio Company, it's a company that's been around since 1924. And they used to be like the oldest, the longest processor of pistachio nuts in America. And what they've done now is they've branched out, rather than just doing one particular kind of thing or just nuts, they now have these mixes. And they have a large variety. If you want to check it out at their website, Germack.com. I actually checked it out right before I made this video to actually take a look at some of the varieties they have. Pretty much anything you can think of that's like a trail mix, a snack mix is available on the site. So you can get all candy. I mean, if you've got a sweet tooth, obviously you can get the unhealthy chocolate-covered stuff. But for me, the things that I've been trying out over the past 2 months are the ones that are more fruit-related mixes. So for example, this one is called the American Harvest Mix. And it's got a blend of cranberries, walnuts, almonds, wild blueberries, and dried cherries. It's freaking delicious. Like a dried cherry and a dried blueberry. It's so good, and you know, obviously, if you're a gamer, you don't have time to. Oh, I'm gonna go to the supermarket and buy fresh fruit every week or whatever. You know, a lot of us don't have that kind of time. If you have a full-time job and you're sitting there playing games, you don't want to have to put a lot of time into your snacking ideas. This is a cool thing because you can buy. Hell, now I'm not gonna lie to you. They're not super healthy or anything like that, but healthier than sitting around eating Doritos or, you know, eating chocolate or, you know, some nasty shit like that. This is going to definitely be more beneficial to you simply because there's fruit in here, there's nuts with protein in there. It even says for each serving size, which they see is like 3 tablespoons, which I could see. You know, you grab a handful here and there a couple times a day. It gives you 8% of your vitamin A. What the hell? Vitamin A? You know, that's a vitamin you usually have to eat like vegetables to get, and you actually get a decent chunk of it. You know, also getting some calcium, some iron, some other things in there. Of course, keep in mind you are getting fat and you're getting carbs, but you need it. That's the energy that you need to keep gaming. And it's cool because they come in these separate, you know, jars like this, and you can literally just grab. This is what I do all day. I just reach in, and now I'm playing a game. I play for 10 minutes, stop the video. Uh-oh. Hunger pang. Wolf down a little bit, and keep playing. So, the varieties that I've tried so far, the original one that my parents bought me a month ago as a Christmas present, I believe it had milk chocolate and dark chocolate covered pretzel pieces, yogurt pieces, peanuts, and maybe 1 or 2 other things. It was a wide variety of stuff that was in that one. And it was great. I loved it. But admittedly, I was a little bit disappointed because it did have the chocolate in there. And I was like, I know that's going to have more fat. It's going to have, you know, it's a dairy product. This one that they've now gotten has more fruit than anything else. And again, it's going to be really healthy. It gives me, at least when I'm playing, a boost of energy. A good quick boost of sugar, a quick boost of protein, a quick boost of the energy that you need. So now, you've quelled your hunger, you didn't have to go make a meal, you're not sitting here eating disgusting, greasy chips or anything. That's the other thing about this. You know, sure, it's a little bit sticky, but you can eat this, just wipe off your hand real quick, and you're done. Unlike, you know, these other nasty chips where you end up with grease and shit all over your hands and you're trying to go play the game again. This is a much healthier choice for someone who needs some energy quickly to be delivered, and you can't really, you don't have time to go out and get food, or you don't have time to eat. Now, do not eat this as a meal replacement. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you should just sit around eating Germack mixes all day. That's crazy. But this is something that, when used correctly, could be a good supplement of vitamins, of energy, and can let you continue to play games on the go. The one negative that I do have to say, it's a little pricey, I'll be honest with everyone. You know, you go to the supermarket and you buy one of those unhealthy trail mixes, you could probably get it for under $5, something like this. Germack stuff, because it is a lot, and look at the amount of fruit. Just look at the amount of fruit that's in here, you know what I mean? It's not all salt, it's not all bread, it's mostly fruit with some nuts and stuff mixed in. It's a little bit on the pricey side. I actually went to their website, and it looks like a jar, something like this, depending on which mix you get, can range you anywhere from like $10 to maybe $15. I think usually what they do is they sell them in 3-packs, and it's not maybe 3, sometimes it's 3 of the same ones, sometimes it's 3 different ones, but it looks like they're 3 for like anywhere between 30 to 45 bucks. So they are a little bit on the pricey side, but again, if you don't go overboard, this is going to be a good healthy alternative to eating those nasty, greasy snack foods, or candy, which is what a lot of gamers unfortunately end up doing, or chugging sodas all day. That's the other thing too. Sodas are very bad for you. So unless you really need a real boost of caffeine or something, you should stay away from the sodas, and you should stay for energy generating quick foods like that. And then, as I always do, some nice filtered water in my Dark Side Phil mug. Alright, so that's it for the first episode of DSP Tries It. Let me rate it. I'll give it a rating. What the hell? I would say on a 1 to 5 scale, I would probably give this a 4. And the reason it's a 4 is it is on the pricey side. If it was a little bit cheaper, I would say maybe it would be perfect, and I give it a 5. It is a little bit on the pricey side. Plus, I'll be honest, taking a look at some of the ones on the website, you know, they're primarily what they want to say is, oh, we sell healthy snack foods. Okay, but obviously there's people who don't care, and they want chocolate, and they want the bad stuff, and they sell that on the website as well. And I'm a little disappointed that if you have a company, oh, we're the longest processor of healthy nuts, oh, by the way, here's a triple chocolate fudge ripple mix that fucking you eat once and you're not supposed to eat for the rest of the day. That kind of disappoints me when I see stuff like that. But I understand they have to cater to whatever audience, and probably a big part of their audience are people looking for the indulgent luxury stuff, not just a quick energy boost when you're doing something like gaming. So you can get that stuff on the website too, but overall, for the fact that not greasy, not salty, you can get healthy mixes like this one as opposed to ones with chocolate and candy and all that. And me personally, over the past month and a half, 2 months, I've been using it as an energy boost during my gaming sessions. Works perfectly, delicious, and yeah, overall pretty good. So I give it a 4 out of 5. The Germack trail mix combinations. Again, you can check that out on their website, germack.com. Alright, so this is it for the reboot, the first reboot episode of DSP Tries It. Keep in mind, I will be doing a wide variety of things. It won't just be food, even though you might see food a lot when new foods and things are released. I want to do a variety of stuff, and hopefully a lot of people will be positive about this relaunch, because it's been over a year since I did one of these, and last year I kind of put it by the wayside and said I just want to focus on gaming. Now that I've done it for a year, I realize there will be downtimes when I could do videos like this, and it helps me to fill up my space in a little bit of the gaps and stuff. So DSP Tries It is back in full force, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you next time when I try something new. Thanks a lot.